competition. My name is Allie Parrish, and I am an SGA Senior Special Functions Coordinator.
And my name is Rosa Scholl, and I am also an SGA Special Functions Coordinator. We will be your hostesses for this evening's show. Thank you for coming. We ask you to please silence your cell phones and pagers so that everyone can enjoy tonight's show without any interruptions.
This evening, we bring you 15 boys from the senior class of 2015. Each of whom believe they hold the necessary qualities to be crowned Mr. RM 2015. Tonight, each of the boys will compete for the culminating title of their high school careers.
The guys will be competing in 4 main categories: talent, formal wear, casual wear, and beach wear. If they make the final cut, they will participate in the interview stage, where they will answer 2 questions about themselves. Each boy will be judged on their performance in each category, and the scores will be totaled at the end of each round.
It is now my pleasure to introduce to you tonight's judges. Mr. Mallory, Mrs. Leckie, Ms. Byers, Ms. Swenson, and Mr. GK. Now, without further ado, let's meet our contestants for Mr. RM 2015.
Vecchio, Mr. Szwerc. Andrew was born and raised in the thriving metropolis of Darnestown, Maryland. The doctors told his parents that he was going to grow big and strong. The doctors were wrong. Nevertheless, Andrew is a man of many talents. He can juggle, watch Field of Dreams and only cry once, and he can believe it's not butter. Andrew also enjoys working for the SGA, the Tide, Mock Trial, Model UN, and totally obeying all traffic laws to beat the rush on Cadova Tuesdays. If Andrew could have 3 wishes, he would wish for a grilled cheese truck, skin that wouldn't spontaneously burn in sunlight, and a date with Nancy Gin.
McNamara, Mr. Inconsiderate. Born in the slums of Shady Grove, Hank spent most of his childhood complaining and asking for towel breaks during swim practice because he didn't have enough body fat to stay warm. As he got older, he realized that you actually had to be good at swimming in order to receive a scholarship, so he quickly gave up on that aspect of his life. Nowadays, Hank's hobbies include being the slowest member of his track relay team, wearing sweatpants probably a little too much, and DJing in Matt's Prius while he yells at Connor. After high school, Hank plans on attending any college with co-ed dorms and majoring in whatever will allow him to get a trophy wife. He also hopes to one day own a corgi farm and plans on never buying a pair of jeans for as long as he lives.
Justin Pan, Mr. Pan. Growing up in the little farming town of Frederick, Maryland, he was the only Asian for as far as he could see. Yearning for his fellow Asian brothers, he swam across the Pacific Ocean and carried the first Chinese immigrants to America on his back in the early 1800s. Throughout his life, he has defined what it means to be a pan. From eating pancakes at IHOP, to inventing the revolutionary panini, to starting his very own restaurant named after him as Panera, to infecting women with the pandemic of justinitis, a deadly disease that causes women to fall in love with him. In his free time, he enjoys playing competitive tennis games with his friends, singing with his beautiful girlfriend, performing Chinese yo-yo, eating everything in sight, and most importantly, simply being fantastic.
Montgomery Village, Peter is a man who wears his heart on his sleeve and his spaghetti sauce on his shirt. It's hard to exaggerate his accomplishments while he's been at RM, but I'll have to try anyway. Peter is a proud member of the track team, Model UN, Ski Club, and the SGA. His hobbies include making the track team more racially diverse, listening to people try to pronounce his last name, and eating excessive amounts of Taco Bell, then immediately regretting it. Mr. Swerdelicious!
Matt Sherman, Mr. Main Man. Raised in the great state of Maine, he grew up making maple syrup in his free time and chopping wood to impress the girls. He enjoys playing soccer with his friends and never getting caught in a speed trap while driving his Prius. He works hard, but more importantly, knows how to have a good time and can usually persuade the girls with his good looks. Matt is fast, smart, and funny, but most importantly, never forgets where he came from. Mr. Main Man!
Justin Nikakhtar. Justin was born in the harsh desert winds in the Middle East of Rockville. At the ripe age of 7 months, he started shaving. In middle school, Justin was a shy child, but as soon as he plucked the caterpillar off of his forehead, ladies loved him and his ego grew, thus creating the Prince of Persia. In his free time, Justin enjoys playing on the greatest basketball team in Montgomery County, cooking up a storm on Hell's Kitchen with Mr. Adventure, and hitting the whip dance. Mr. Prince of Persia!
Conor Hollingsworth, Mr. Redcoat. In 1997, Conor was born in the greatest country on earth, the crumpet-eating, tea-drinking England. After being banished from the country for not liking tea, Conor sought refuge here. After settling in, Conor attended the greatest high school ever, where he played soccer, studied hard, and hung with the squad, also known as Prius Gang. Conor's plans for the future are to attend college in America, gain dual citizenship, and actually do something with his life while constantly staying faithful to the country he once called home. Mr. Redcoat!
Hunter Harrison. If you like long walks on the beach, watching the sunset, and an overall great personality, he is the guy for you. When he's not picking up girls, he's hitting home runs on the baseball field because he's #1 on the field and #1 in our hearts. He's often referred to as that guy, and there's something about him that just keeps the girls chasing after him. His dream job is to become a professional ladies' man, but if that doesn't work out, he wants to be a full-time puppy saver. Confidence is clearly not the issue with him. Hunter is currently searching for his queen so he can become a king and get crowned Mr. RM. Mr. Prince Charming!
Jordan Sherman. Jordan was born in the rough tundra of Bethesda, Maryland. From the start, he showed a sense of adventure by climbing up the slide instead of down during recess. During middle school, well, those were his awkward years, so we don't talk about that. Now you can find him either on the river, on the rock wall, and probably not in school. He has traveled the world to compete in kayaking events, but not without some struggles. He fought kangaroos in Australia, pandas in China, and in Canada, well, nothing bad happens in Canada. In his free time, he teaches wounded veterans how to kayak and teaches little kids as well, and helps to run Hell's Kitchen with Mr. Prince of Persia, Mr. Adventure!
Emmanuel Porquin. Born on June 29, 1997, on the dangerous island of the Dominican Republic, or was it Cuba? when he wasn't running with stray dogs along the dirt roads of his grandfather's farm, he was at the beach working on his amazing Islander tan. One day, out of curiosity, he decided to swim out as far as he could, and in a single day, he had reached the land of opportunity. Foreign to the ever-so-dry climate, he was forced to adapt and soon began relying on cocoa butter lotion to ensure deep and long-lasting moisture. Oh, yeah. In the future, he plans to major in graphic design, work for Nike, and most importantly, fulfill his dreams of running in the Olympics to ultimately impress Scarlett Johansson and hope that she will one day agree to marry him. After she divorces her husband, of course. Mr. Speedy Gonzalez.
Tommy Espinoza. Flip, precision, gravity. Long ago, the four elements lived together in harmony. Everything changed when gravity attacked. Only Mr. Motion, master of all four elements, could stop it. But when the world needed him most, he was sleeping. 3 years have passed, and he began training. He plans on fighting alongside John Mayer, not letting gravity bring him down. Because to him, the laws of physics are merely a suggestion. Mr. Motion!
Mr. President. It's Raining Men was playing in his mother's birthing room when he was due, and the doctor said, "Have we got news for you?" He was born and he hit the ground running. For elected office, since his smile was so stunning. He's half Cameroonian, half American, half Mexican, and half Jewish, making him twice the man Jew wished to be. As his birthday fell on election day 2008, he made a wish that any boy would make. Not for 10 snow days or a later extended essay due date. In a Freaky Friday turn of events and karma, Obama and Nathan had merged to become Nathan Obama. And with his rhymes, ties, and smarts, he'll veto his way straight into your hearts. Mr. President!
Host, Mr. Host. Frank Most. Your host has been doing the most from coast to coast, repping #MostGang since day one with his A1s. Other than making controversial videos and working late nights in the studio, he takes pride in being as well-rounded as possible, both in character and in full-bodiness. He's learned a lot since freshman year. Getting cut from the RM basketball team 6 times, he's learned that no matter how many times you fall, you always get back up and try again. And that ball is not life. Film is life. In the future, Frank wants to keep on breaking ankles, getting girls angry at him, and pursuing his passion as a filmmaker. Mr. Hope!
Chad Griffiths. Since Chad was 4, he's never met a book he wouldn't read, except for horror, which he found was far too spooky for me. Always curious about what lies ahead, he's never met a mountain he wouldn't hike, but of course, ski lifts are nice. Chad can't remember a time he wasn't exploring the outdoors, running from bears, fending off hungry raccoons, and eating dehydrated food. Inquisitive about how salt water feels when it goes up the nose, he went surfing in California, then it was sand in his hair when hang gliding in Kitty Hawk. He loves talking to people and learning all about them, even if he is terrible with names. Mr. Inquisitive!
Max Molot, Mr. One in a Million. Max was born in Siberia, and he lived among the bears for most of his childhood. After becoming civilized and coming to RM, people still called him Grizzly due to his abnormal 2 o'clock shadow. Max also has won the Participation Award on the varsity soccer team, declares war on other countries for Model United Nations Club, and makes witnesses cry on mock trial. So what makes Max that 1 in a million? Prepare yourselves. His smolder. formally. Now sit back and enjoy what I'm sure you have all been waiting for, the talent competition. From singing, to dancing, to rapping, to talents so extraordinary, I don't have words to describe them. These boys can really do it all. First up is Andrew Vecchio, who will take you down a trip down memory lane, movie style.
come true. Now, let's welcome McNamara, who will put the slam in slam poetry.
was sitting in my room, trying to find some inspiration. But after 5 minutes of deliberation, using the best of my education, I realized the gravity of my situation. So I put my pen aside, I took a nice long walk outside, and only then did I decide that the best way to write a slam poem is to just not write a slam poem.
Well, Hank, you just might slam your way to the top. Up next, we have Justin Pan, who is going to Chinese yo-yo his way into your heart. One day while the land was gone, so cold, but until the gates are open, I just wanna feel this moment. Feel this moment. I just wanna feel this moment. Yo, Justin, that was off the string. Now, let's welcome to the stage Peter Szwerc, who will work his way to the top with his Napoleon-inspired dance moves.
Hello. My name is Pedro. I do not have much to say, but if you vote for me, all of your wildest dreams will come true. Thank you.
delicious. Napoleon Dynamite would have been so proud. Up next, we have Matt Sherman, whose rap will have you craving some crepes.
Yeah, this one goes out to all those beautiful flat pancakes. Oh yes. The flat piece of flour that we love to eat. Crepes, 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 crepes. The little sugary breakfast that we call a treat. Crepes, 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 crepes. So let's say it all together while we bounce off our feet. Crepes, 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 crepes. So we got chocolate and ham and cheese. Then small pancakes come with major steves, coated with sugar and anything else. Crepes all around, just put it on the house. The taste is great, choosing what can go in. Eat them up before games and you're bound to be bothered. Put them together, maybe throw in some Nutella. The perfect match is me and crepes forever. I freaking love crepes. Call up my boys, tell them to come over. Crepes are on the table, bring back the Mars rover. I pile up my plate high and start chowing down. I throw on the sugar that happens to be brown. Pancakes are good, but crepes are better. A girl that hates crepes, I have never met her. They're Lucky Charms or even corn pops. I'm sticking to crepes. I'm sorry, I hop. Let's check the crepe situation, see that we're ready to go. Main man resembling syrup with that slow tight flow. Pour it out on the dough. I prefer it brown and crispy. You never quitting crepes cause you know you're gonna miss me. Mix me nice, mix me good, mix me clean. Feel free to hit the feelings with that sugary cream. And no, we these men don't try to wreck the breakfast and champs. Don't eat crepes before you exercise, you'll get mad cramps. I'm persistently crisping these incredible bigger crepes. Don't forsake me while I'm making a set of pancakes. Or better yet, set up for less, there's more for us. You know I'm feeling really good. For crepes I lust, yo. You know for crepes I lust. I want another crepe.
Well, I know what I'm having for breakfast tomorrow morning. Up next, Justin Nikakhtar will have you speechless with his mind-blowing magic tricks.
So, I'm gonna need a volunteer from the audience. Over there? Yeah? Yeah. You, come on. Hi, Lauren, what's your name? Magic. So, Lauren, I was wondering if you like flowers.
I do like flowers.
Good. I got you some. Hope you like that. So, Lauren, do you like card tricks?
I love card tricks.
Great, can I do one? Great. Pick a card. Okay, you got it? Alright, what's the card? I'm just kidding, don't talk. You put it in the deck. Okay. It doesn't matter. Let's do it. Lauren, do you like to dance?
Yeah.
Good, because I love to dance, so you better love to dance. Can we have music? Okay, that was great, that was great. Oh, man, this is hard. I have a confession to make. As you can tell, I'm not a very good magician. The only reason I do this is to get girls. So I'm gonna do what every good magician does, and I'm gonna ask my magic 8-ball what it thinks. Okay. Magic 8-ball, do you think I'm a good magician? Absolutely not. Magic 8-ball, do you think I'm gonna win Mr. Arnold? In your dreams, okay. It must be broken. It must be broken. I have the receipt though, it's okay. So, what is that? What is that, guys? We're gonna disappear.
Wow, Justin. I wish you hadn't disappeared so you could have seen the amazed look on the audience's faces. Please welcome Conor Hollingsworth, Mr. Redcoat, who will show you his international side with the help of some song lyrics.
Hello. Okay, there we are. Well, just gonna testing. Cool. Thank you for joining me this evening. Thank you for joining me this evening. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna follow a proposal, but when in doubt, just sing about America, right? So tonight I will honor probably one of the greatest artists of our generation, and an icon in American culture. Hopped on the plane and welcome to the land of Phoenixes. Jumped in the cab, here I am for the first time. Look to my right and I see a Hollywood sign. Places are so crazy, everybody's so famous. The time is running and I'm feeling kind of homesick. Too much pressure and I'm nervous. When the pipes in and turn on the radio and the Jesus song was on. And the Jesus song was on. And the Jesus song was on. So I put my hands up, play my song. The butterflies fly away, yeah. Nodding my head like yeah. Moving my hips like yeah. Got my hands up, play my song. You know I'm gonna be okay. Hey. USA. Hey, somebody in the USA. I got a pen on a flight back to my hometown tonight. Something stops me every time. The DJ plays my song and I feel alright, alright. My hands up, play my song and the butterflies fly away, yeah. Nodding my head like yeah, moving my hands like oh yeah. Hands up, play my song, you know I'm gonna be okay. Hey, somebody in the USA. Hey, somebody in the USA. Oh ho 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 day, oh ho party in the USA. Keep waving, Hank, what are you doing? Oh ho day, oh party in the USA. Oh ho 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 day. Oh, ho, party in the USA. Oh, ho, 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 day. Oh, ho, party in the USA. And you
Hunter will show you how, or how not, to pick up the ladies.
Being Prince Charming and all, picking up girls just comes naturally. And as Prince, it's my duty to help others. So tonight, I decided to help all you out with some tips on picking up girls. So make sure you guys take notes.
It's very important that you keep yourself smelling fresh, because the ladies will be falling for you left and right. When dealing with girls, you always have to expect the unexpected, but sometimes you're the one who needs to be full of surprises. Significant other's birthday, and you have no idea what to get them. Yeah, we've all been there. But just make sure that your gift comes from the heart.
Hi.
Happy birthday. Got you a present.
Thank you so much. It's a picture of you.
Yeah, now you can wake up to me every morning.
Thank you, I guess.
Girls are not afraid of that. There's no better way to show that you're caring than being good with babies. So always try to have a baby with you in public at all times.
Oh my god, he's so cute. Is he yours?
Yeah, that's right.
The real Prince Charming has nothing on you with those expert tips. Next up, Jordan will take us on an epic adventure to find his perfect woman.
Mr. Adventure here. We've been on our year-long search to find the perfect woman. I think we almost found her. But we gotta get across the raging river to get it. Let's go find it. that it was going to take me here. Whoa, what was that? Whew, that was a close one. You know, I've come all this way, and I'm really just looking for my perfect woman, you know. Someone who will love me, she'll care for me, she just, you know, she really understands me, you know what I'm saying?
Jordan, you forgot your towel again.
Thanks, Mom. Mom? Wow, I guess you really are my perfect woman.
Wow, Jordan, you get the Son of the Year award for that. Next, please welcome Emmanuel Porquin to the stage to show us the side of him that doesn't involve running shoes.
How you guys doing? You guys like art and free food? Yeah! Well, what if I told you that your love for art and free food could be satisfied in one location? Well, Noah is our upcoming art show. It's this Sunday from 6 to 8. You can see work featuring myself and also Haley McCully, which is one of our curators, and a bunch of other really talented artists, and a part of our senior class. The entrance is free, the food is free, but we do accept donations. The money raised goes towards buying art supplies for next year's show. So bring your friends, families, cats, dogs, inflatable monkeys. Just make sure Jordan doesn't see them. We hope to see a big crowd, and I hope you enjoy the rest of us around.
Wow, Emmanuel, is your painting on the market yet? Coming up, we have Tommy Espinoza. He's trying to flip his way into first place.
same rail over and over again. And wow, look, I missed a motion. The stunts I do would cause some commotion, spur the emotions of our adult supervisors. Wow, that didn't rhyme. That means it's time for me to go. But before I do, enjoy the show, and don't try this at home.
Tommy, those moves were so good you could be Jackie Chan's stunt double. Next up, Nathan, or Mr. President. He has a rap video that will be sure to capture your vote.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. My fellow Americans. Settle down, settle down. I would like to present you with the first ever Richard Montgomery State of the Union. I ask only one thing of you. If you see yourself or someone you know in this video, cheer as loud as you can. And remember, don't sleep on Vecchio.
I was a freshman, gonna win the next election. Sophomore election, redemption for senior, receive all that attention. Almost college boy, but got that senior right. It's real, ruin everything I touch. You can call me Midas. I do the drive, no panties for patience. Can't food drive too, and no shade for ladies. Got spirit in class, the genius is the got business for them. Cause I'm the commander-in-chief. Put the pepper in the rally. Young Obama, hit the finale. Making Obama, 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 making Obama. History I ain't that bored. It's Mr. Thomas I adore. But I better not be the lazy. Presentational grades, I ain't all sweet. Mr. Willard, he asked me why did I live? I gave him a Szwerc smirk. He did that, get back to work. I did the GA with a smile. Played basketball with my delegates. He's some political etiquette. Rich be there on the side. In school, the one over 5. Jerry make us with bananas. Ass bleed bananas. Lead as an SG member. One thing I'll always remember. You're seeing now. If it was bum, if it was bum, if it was bum, if it was bum. Everybody with me now. Make no bother, 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 make no bother. I'm making the State of the Union. Goes 0 to 100 real soon, yeah. I'm Jewish and I rhyme. Call me Drake anytime. Have Mexican, I rap bueno. My lines are fire volcano. Like the GA, I'm setting the tone. I'm making a new amendment. Our evidence the best, but like statistics, I'm definitely not independent. Y'all are my family. For me, on my tree. Thank you for electing me. Go class in 2015.
Well, Nathan, Obama may have some competition. Now, Frank will take over as your host and explain to you the hardships of being a high school student.
So, we have a very serious problem at hand. I mean, let's be real. Who actually likes school? I mean, we have to get out of our comfy beds, you know, go to a big school with lots of stairs, and we have to deal with really nice teachers all day. I mean, we stay taking L's. We face difficulties and problems. So, that is why I have prepared for you all tonight a PSA that will not only spread awareness, but will also ensure that one day we will solve what I call FWHSP.
Hello, it's your host, Frank Most, and I'm here to tell you that every week of every period of every students across the school face first world high school problems, or widely known as FWHSP.
But somebody's in our favorite stall.
There are so many places to go out for open lunch. I don't know which to choose.
I have so much homework, but so little time to BS it.
I have Mr. Kearney for AP Psych.
My phone keeps on buzzing during class. I have too many friends.
I have to read one chapter. But this problem seems slow. I struggle. How to wear my coat to school? I have to carry it all day.
My phone is dying, but all the classroom outlets are taken.
As you can see, these students are extremely suffering through everyday high school life. But there is hope. Even you can help a local high school student get through FWHSPs by calling 1-800-gmail.com//mostgang, $300 dancing girl emoji. Or you can download my Instagram. It's straight fire. If you call within the next 4 seconds, you will receive a non-complimentary Mr. Dumas swag sweater. With your help, we can solve FWHSP one inconvenience at a time. As always, I'm your host, Frank Most, and thank you.
Don't make
Gosh, Frank, that sure is a great cause that you're fighting for. Now, Chad Griffiths will put a new twist on the meaning of conversation.
Hello, everyone. I'm waiting for a Skype call. I'd like to ask Chad some questions about his baseball team. He should be coming in any second now. Well, Chad, thank you for taking the time to do this interview with me. It means a lot, it really does. No problem. Happy to do. So you're the manager of the Arm Remedials. I was wondering if you could tell me the names of the players so I meet them in the halls I can say hello to them.
Oh, sure. But you know, they give these players funny names.
Oh yeah, I know all about that.
Well, let's see. On the team we have, who's on first? What's on second? I don't know who's on third.
That's when I'll find out the guy's names.
Uh-huh.
That's when I'll find out the guy's names.
That's what I'm telling you. Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know who's on third.
Now, Chad, aren't you the manager of the baseball team?
Yes.
You know the guy's names?
Well, shut up.
Well, you tell me the guy's names on the baseball team.
I say who's on first? What's on second? I don't know who's on third.
You ain't saying nothing to me yet. Go ahead and tell me.
I'm telling you, who's on first, what's on second, I don't know's on third.
You know the guy's names on the team?
Yes.
Then go ahead. Who's on first?
Yes.
I mean the guy's name.
Who?
The guy playing first.
Who?
The guy playing first base.
Who?
The guy in first base.
Who is on first?
What are you asking me for? I don't know.
No, wait a minute, I thought...
I'm asking you who's on first.
That's his name.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
Who?
The guy in first.
That's it. That's his name.
I didn't ask you nothing.
You did.
You know the guy's name on first base?
Sure.
Then tell me the guy's name on first base.
Who?
The guy playing first base.
Who is on first, Lou?
What are you asking me for?
Now, don't get excited, I'm saying...
I'm asking you a simple question. Who's on first?
Yes.
Well, go ahead.
That's it.
That's who?
Yes.
I'm asking you, what's the guy's name on first base?
Oh no, what's on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
One base at a time, pal.
Don't mix up my...
I'm mixing up A-Bay. No, what's the guy's name on first base?
No, what is on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who is on first?
I don't know.
He's on third. We're not talking about it.
Wait a minute. Whoa,
No, let's not get mixed up.
How could I get on third base?
You mentioned his name.
I mentioned his name?
Yes.
I don't know the guy's name on that team, are ya? How could I mention his name?
You did. You just mentioned it.
Alright, who's playing third base?
No, what's on second?
Who's on
second?
first? I don't know.
He's on third.
See what I mean? I ain't even mentioned a guy's name on third base.
Yes, you did, Lou.
Alright then, who's playing third base?
No, who's on first?
What's on first?
What's on second?
Who's on second?
Who's on first?
I don't know.
Third
base?
Wow, Chad. W was twice as funny. Finally, Max Molot will wrap up our talent portion with the rundown of the upcoming weekend.
Good evening. I'm your anchor, Woodrow, but don't have a paddle. This is Rocco Weekend Update. And here are tonight's top stories, mostly untrue. On February 16th, a Netherlands-based organization called Bars One announced that they reduced their pool of candidates from 200,000 to 100, 4 of which will go on a one-way trip to Mars. Now, there's an old saying about sending your worst enemy to Mars, and I guess we know just how many the Dutch hate. Last Thursday, a woman shoplifted 3 Snickers bars and an inflatable beach ball from a local CVS, but was apprehended. When police questioned her, she said, "I have kleptomania, but when it gets bad, I take something for it." Cirque du Soleil human cannonball at Bando Zacchini retired last week. When reporters asked the owner about finding a replacement, he said, "It's tough to find a man of that caliber." There has been recent speculation that Leonardo DiCaprio will father a son. Of all the names to call him, it shouldn't be Oscar. This past Sunday, a man was swallowed by a whale. He ran all the way to the other side until he was all pooped out. Lately, the song Uptown Funk has been all over the Billboard Top 100 and swept the country. However, I think pretty soon it'll fade. Don't believe me, just watch. This just in. Donors are wanted for men whose buttocks have been blown off during industrial accidents. The doctors say there's no end in sight. Convicted hitman Jimmy John confessed yesterday that he was once hired to beat a cow to death using only 2 small porcelain figures. Police admit that this might be the first case of a knick-knack paddywhack. 2 days ago, a fight was started downtown by a man wearing a suit comprised completely of mirrors. He was later asked by the police and apologized after he said he had some time to reflect. And our top story this evening, 9 out of 10 Americans believe that out of 10 people, 1 American will always disagree with the other 9. This is Rockville Weekend Update. I'm your anchor. Are there any donuts? And that's news to me.
Well, Max, I'm sure we'll see you on SNL in the future. And that concludes our talent portion. Before we break for intermission, we would like to remind you to please make sure you put your spare change or cash in the pink box outside of your favorite contestant. Whichever boy gets the most money will win the title of Mr. Congeniality 2015. All donations go to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society.
At this time, all escorts, please go to the back. Before